Hi everybody, it's Carol at Angels Sewing. Chances are if you are watching me right now, you have signed up for the November Bag of the Month class. I would like you to meet Miranda. How do you like this? I made this bag. I did this just a few days ago. It's a pretty simple bag. It's not too bad. I really love the size of it, and as you can see, I chose to do an embroidery on it, which all of you can do this with any of your bags. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to put this to camera too so I can show you. I had this material. It basically is screen. It's like a mesh screen. It's actual screen. And I put it over my background fabric, and I just kind of basted them together, and I put that on just to give it a different kind of a look. So, you can do these kinds of things. It gets really fun, and I love to mix different kinds of different kind of fabrics and stuff like that. The other unique thing about this particular bag is I used these handles. Now, you don't have to use these handles. I got them in the store, and I really wanted to do a bag that I was able to use these handles. So again, I'm going to move to camera 2 again so I can show you. See there, it's leather, and it's like a measuring tape. So I really thought this was really neat. Just kind of a unique thing. We have them right here. They're in this little tin. We have 2 sizes. We have a 22-inch and we have a 30-inch. The one that I have on this bag is a 30-inch, and it comes with 2 of them. Although, and this is kind of interesting because I did get a little confused by it, the tin comes with one that has the measurements on it, and the other one is plain. But I thought this was a little unique. The one with the measurements on it, you can take this off and put it back on if you need to use it as a measuring tool. If you happen to be out and about, you can just take it right off your purse and use it as a ruler. So, kind of interesting. But anyway, let's go back to the Miranda. So again, we have this in the store if you choose to do this. If not, you can follow Jess's suggestions in the pattern, and you can just use quilting cotton, or you can use cork, or you can use faux leather, whatever you want to use. That's up to you. In this particular pattern, you will learn how to do a recess zipper, which is really neat. I love the looks of recess zippers, and when they tell you, I think this one is 16-inch or longer zipper. Don't quote me on that yet, because I'm just telling you a little tidbit that I do. It'll say 16-inch or longer. I always do longer. I think this one might have been 18 or 20 inches. I just like the look of it sticking out like that. Sometimes I stick it in, but sometimes I stick it out, so I just like them to be longer. The inside, it has slit pockets in there. It has 2 on one side and 1 on the other. And you bag makers that may be experienced at this point, a little seasoned, if you don't want to do a slip pocket, you can by all means do a zipper pocket inside. So so there you go. You can do that. Okay, so Miranda. Again, like I said, it's not a very intense bag to make. It went together pretty easily. Not a whole lot of layers on it, so I think your normal machine should be fine with it. And just remember that if you use, on this one, they're using quilting cotton on the bottom, and then they're using the cork on the top. So remember, when you use any kind of cork or faux leather, you don't need to stabilize it. If you do use the quilting cotton, you're going to use SF 101. Inside lining, I suggest the quilting cotton for that, and you will also want to stabilize that with SF 101. Some people stabilize the lining, some people don't. Some people stabilize the pockets, and some don't. I like to have mine stabilized, so that is really a preference on you. So, if you want to just follow, I know at the very beginning when I was a beginner, I followed the directions exactly what it said. It drove me crazy because sometimes I didn't understand some of the stabilizers that they said. But listen, don't let it fret you. I promise. My go-to stabilizer, especially with bag making, is SF101. So there you go. All right, the only hardware that this takes is going to be, if you do this particular, if you do these handles and you buy this, you will need to get, or if you have it, I like this set. This one's like a snap fastener, button snaps. But what it has in here is it has these little tools right here, and this is like helps you make your holes. You set it down. There's a little round thing that you put it on, so when you bang it with your mallet, it doesn't go through your cutting board, and it'll give you your different size holes that you're going to need to put your rivets in. I like this one because it comes with a little mallet. So if you think you're going to be using snaps and using rivets, you know, I'm sure at some other places they may sell these separately. You can also just use a hammer. We have this particular set here, and I think we have another one over there with rivets. There is another one over there with rivets, but it doesn't have the hammer. So again, you can use your own hammer, up to you. The only hardware that this this bag really requires, other than the rivets that you would use if you're going to choose to use these handles, is zipper by the yard. And again, you don't need to use the zippers by the yard. You can buy a regular zipper, and we do have some different zippers over there that I do like a lot better than the ones we had. They're different colors and different lengths, and but if you haven't used zippers by the yard, I highly recommend you using and trying zippers by the yard. So maybe try and get out of your comfort zone just a little bit. They're very, very fun. So you need a zipper, and then you would also need a pull. And I have really fun pulls. So we sell it by the foot. So you buy, for every foot that you buy, 12 inches, you get one pull. So if you buy 5 feet, you get to pick 5 different pulls. So I think that's a pretty good deal there, and that's cool. So other things that you are going to need, obviously you're going to need your sewing machine. We always like for you to bring your manual with your sewing machine just in case you have any problems in class and we need to troubleshoot it if it has a certain error code. All right, and then all of your normal notions, meaning your thread, make sure you have bobbins. When you come to class, you should be coming to class prepared to sew. So in other words, when you come to class, all of your pieces should be cut out and stabilized, all marked. Another little tip of mine that I do, I always, when I'm cutting out my pattern pieces, I always have sticky notes. And you can ask anybody here, I'm the sticky note queen. And I mark what it is. Usually Sally Tomato, it's, exterior base B or interior flap L. Write that on there and clip it with your little clips. That way put the letter and what the pattern piece is. Some people I know just put the letter, or some people put just the name, and when she refers in her pattern, sometimes she will just say C, and then some designers will say the name. So if you have one or the other, it ends up, I'm just saving you a little bit of time. So just take that extra time when you're cutting out, and on your stickies, write the name of the piece and the letter. I even go so far as to write the measurement as well. So you can choose to do that or not, but I do that. That just helps. So you should be coming to class with all of your pieces, all maybe clipped with what they are, each piece. Sit down and you are ready to do first step sewing. So we like to do that because the classes are 4 hours, and if you come ready like that, you'll be able to finish your bag in class. Different options for this, like I said, this one has cotton and cork. So here in the store we have different kinds of corks, we have some canvas, so you can also choose to do some embroidery on the front or not, totally up to you. So we have all these different kinds of fabrics that you can use. You also need to bring, this is so helpful when you're putting in zippers, some double-sided tape. This is a godsend. That's all I can tell you. So double-sided tape to help you. You're definitely going to need your, well, I shouldn't say that. I guess that's not very nice that I'm saying you're going to need your seam ripper. just bring it, just in case. You never know. This side also, this is an Alex Anderson. It's like a 3-in-1 tool or something. It says 4-in-1. I'm not sure what the fourth thing does, but anyway, this is like, acts as a stiletto. So there we go. You need good scissors. I'm a clip girl, not a pin girl, so whatever kind of girl you are, bring your clips or pins. friXion pens. You need some friXion pens. Those are so helpful. Also, for your feet on the machine, I use my Juki TL18 for all my bag making. And what is on my machine pretty much 99% of the time is my little narrow foot. I have it in Teflon because that helps me go over some faux leather and cork. It just glides right over it. So that's what I use, or a zipper foot. And you can use the zipper foot for the whole bag. But just a nice little narrow foot. And my narrow foot for my Juki is like a 1/4 inch. I can 1/4 inch right on the edge of it when I'm at middle needle position. Well, it's only at middle needle position, the Juki TL18. And I just love, love, love that foot. So there is that. I didn't show you this either. This is some Craftex paper fabric. This fabric has already been washed. And I mean, this is really cool stuff. And we have all kinds of different colors for that too. I just didn't mention that. Let me see, what else do I need? I think I'm all set. I think that's it. So I hope to see you in class. It is November 18th, and I'll see you in class, and I can't wait to see the bags that you create. So I will see you later. Bye, everybody.